It's Saturday. I'm just headed to the gym, and then I have a haircut after that, and then I'm gonna work on getting this turf put down for the puppies. So probably be a busy day, and it's supposed to be hot, like 90 something. So guess it's a drink a lot of water day. Pretty rough weather today. It's like super smoky in the air. I don't know where it's from. Maybe it's not smoky. Maybe I'm just imagining it. I don't think so. It's weird weather, regardless. My phone died while I was doing that time lapse, which I kind of expected to happen. It just took me forever, but I'm done now. Let me show you how it looks. I got to be honest, I was pretty nervous doing this because it was about $1,000 worth of materials, just shy of 1,000. And you know, if I screwed it up, it would have been a really expensive screw up. So I'm glad it turned out really good. Here's what it looks like. Over here, we're gonna put something. We haven't decided yet, but here's all the grass. This part was pretty hard, and then behind the AC was pretty hard. And then the one thing I did screw up is this seam. But I'm hoping that since the turf's not on a roll anymore, eventually all the turf blades will stand up, which will make that seam a lot harder to see. But right now, since all the blades are pointed down still because they were on the roll, it's still fairly obvious what's going on there. But I hope in time they'll all point up, and I'll give them a bunch of brushes to try and get that. But overall, I'm really happy with how it turned out. The dogs love it. Sage has gone potty a couple times. Mint has not. She's not brave enough, but she'll get there. And then we just need the doggy door, and then this will be their domain, the doggy domain. I guess a little bit about what I was doing. You can see the seam a lot more now. I used a glue, and I glued the turf to the pavers, and it's pretty solid. Like if I rough it up, it's not coming up. The dogs have been running on it and nothing's happened. It's a pretty cheap glue. It's like 40 bucks for the glue. The turf was what cost 900 bucks. I did have some leftovers, but I really like how this ended up looking. Let me get you a Mint, stay. A wide shot. This is, I want to say 8 feet by 20 feet. So definitely some room for them to run and play. Sage prefers to pull out the weeds. And then that little rock pit right there, that is the drain. So it's really hard to tell now that it's all turf, but good girl, Mint, okay. But when it was just pavers, there's definitely like a slope down to that from all sides. So it should hopefully drain pretty well still. The turf itself that we got is a puppy-proof turf. So it won't yellow or anything with the potting, the PP. And it also has a bunch of drainage throughout the bottom. So as they PP, it'll be able to drain down, which should hopefully help with the smell. I know a lot of people complain about getting turf, how there's a very distinctive smell, but my plan is to periodically spray it down with some like puppy PP enzyme to help combat that. And I'll give it a wash too every now and then. But I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm very glad. I think this was a good project, and I'm glad it's finally done. We just need the doggy door so that the dog can help themselves when they need it. Whew, sorry, Sage. Sage always goes right under my foot. But I'm gonna go on a run now. I'm gonna go potty, and then I'm gonna go on a run, and then we'll figure out dinner after that. All right, just got back from my run. It was 7.3 miles at like an 8:55 pace, which is good. My goal of the run was just to try and hold on to a 9-minute mile pace as long as I could, and I was able to, on average. there are definitely spots where I slowed down, and I do got to give a big shout out to the crosswalks, which were little breaks my whole run. But I'm gonna head up and shower, and I think we're all gonna go somewhere and get dinner. Making some hamburgers for dinner, late dinner, it's 9:10. But I did want to show something that Sunny and I decided we were just gonna splurge on and get the best of the best. Sunny did all the research on this, so I'm very proud of her. After our honeymoon, we were both very tired of having to carry duffel bags on our shoulders, and both of us felt sore and tired. Our shoulders hurt, both of our backs hurt. So we invested in some very nice carry-on bags, and we ended up getting these away bags. This is Sunny. It's weird lighting, but this is like a very light khaki, maybe camel. And this is mine. It's the black one. I wanted to get white, but Sunny talked me out of it. I think she was right. So I'm excited. I have a trip in a couple weeks, and then Sunny and I have a trip together in October. So it'll be a good time to test them out, try them out, get to know them, which I'm very excited about. And here comes Sunny and Nell with our French fries and shakes to go with our burgers. Were you successful?
We were successful! Yeah, each of the 6 pounds is coming. With one Honduras and his ears perked high, the wolfhound arrives in front of the Chihuahua. The Chihuahua looks demurely away. The wolfhound bends down to Chihuahua level, nips her side.
Well, I'm gonna call it a night, so I'll see you tomorrow.